What's good, everybody? It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Um, I was bored, so I decided to do a video. Um, excuse me. Hopefully, coming soon, you will see more videos that's on different subjects, different topics, or whatever. My opinions on different things instead of just like I said, the reality views. I did take in consideration a lot of you guys that tweeted me some topics and Facebook me some things and left comments on the YouTube video, and I'm just trying to figure out a way how I'm gonna approach things and all that stuff. So I'm getting that done. But this is the first step, whatever. I was gonna do this video last week when it happened, but it was just so much that was going on that it totally just slipped my mind. And I was looking at something, and it just popped up. And first off, if you don't know me, I'm pretty sure if you look at me, if you was to see me in public, if you were, to have a regular conversation with me or, just kick it with me, you can tell right off the bat that I'm gay or somewhat of being gay or whatever. But if you don't know, even though I've referenced it in some of my review videos, made references pointing to it, yes, I'm gay, I'm lesbian, whatever. It is what it is. Um, this story it's about fucking my parents' reactions to stuff. Late asses. Like, everybody around me knows this. I've never really hid it, that the fact that I am gay. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I'm not one of those people that have to go out and wear a sign that say I'm lesbian or I got pride, I'm a lesbian. Hi, my name is Ashley and I'm a lesbian everywhere I go. I just keep to myself. It is what it is. And you can think whatever you want to think. But if you come up and ask me, I'll tell you. So when I gotta go back before I tell this story. I came out when I was 18 to my mama through a text message. And at that time I had told her I was bisexual because I thought at that moment it'd be easier to slide in that, hey, I like girls more than I like guys, but not fully say, no, I like girls way more than I like guys. So it was like trying to kind of cushion the blow because I didn't know how my mom would react. Coming from the background that I come from, we were all born into a religion, the Jehovah's Witnesses. People that come knocking at your door, asking, do you want to awake, watchtower, you want to read this track? Yes, that used to be me when I was young. And that's the only religion that I've known. And around the age of like 16, 15 years old, I just knew in my heart that that wasn't where I wanted to be. I did not want to be in this religion, and it wasn't nothing against the teachings of the religion. It was some of the actions of the people in the religion that really turned me off of it. And you have some of your churches that accept homosexuals and let them, come to their church and all that stuff, and don't say nothing about it, and they just treat it like everybody else. But when you're a Jehovah's Witness, that's not the case. That's frowned upon. You can get disfellowship for that. So, in disfellowship means you no longer a witness. You're an ex-witness, whatever. And before that could happen, and before when I turn 18, that means you're an adult. I can make decisions on my own. As soon as I turned 18, I told my mom, I'm not coming back to the hall. That's not what I want. And she kind of already knew, so she was cool with it. But I had to tell her because at the time I was still living on her roof. You know, that's a respect issue. Just coming out of high school, all that shit. But it is what it is. And that summer, my uncle, the first person who found out that I was gay was my uncle, who was also gay. Then I also found out that a couple of my cousins I have three other cousins who are either gay or bisexual. Two of them are bisexual female, and another female who's, you know, a stud, full blown lesbian like me. And that's somebody who's very dominant, not feminine at all. You know, throw on a pair of jeans and a t-shirt and some sneaks and a baseball cap, and we good. That's what it is. Uh, so when I found that out, I was like, what? And I said, what? Because especially the one that was like, that's the stud that's full blown, my little cousin, she used to fuck with dudes. You know, she used to fuck with dudes. And I was like, really? When did you decide this shit? But I guess it is what it is. You just, she was like, it was always there. It was just, you know, you do stuff to trying to kind of, you know, to see if this is really what it is. If you really are this. So that's mostly what it was. Because I was the same way. I've never been there or, no, not with a guy, but I've had, you know, if you want to call it boyfriends, whatever. It just sounds so weird saying it. But it never even felt right, you know, having a guy talk to you, whatever, and then you kicking it, and he can be a nice guy and he feeling you, but I wouldn't want to go back out on the second day, or you know, I just want to be friends with you, boo. I can't. It that switch never turned on, never. And I told my mom through a text message, right? I told her I was bisexual, and it was my way of kind of like easing into the fact that I was gay, all the way. I just like wanted a cushion, cause I was scared as hell. She was at work, and I texted her, "Mama, you know, I don't know how you're gonna feel about this, but I just want to let you know that I'm bisexual and da 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 da." And she was like asking me these questions. So, do you mean you have more feelings for girls, or do you have more feelings for guys? Da 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 da. And you know, at the time I was kind of like, because I was still like kind of hiding it, but from her, trying to tell her, you know, easing into it. And I was like, you know, I don't know. It can go either way, whatever. And I just remember when I was texting her, even though I wasn't in her presence, but like I said, I was kind of scared. I just realized, like, when I'm texting, why is my face wet? Oh, because you're crying. And I was like, what? It was hard. It was hard as hell. But then when my mom came home that day, she ain't even, you know, she didn't treat me differently or nothing like that. It was just like, oh, we just had a regular conversation, text conversation, like, hi, how you doing, what you doing, what's up? And that was it. And, you know, because everybody, depending, you know, you can have the coolest parents in the world, and then you tell them that you're gay, and they can just do a whole complete change on you. And, you know, you got to get out of my house, and it's a sin, and da 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 da. She wanted nothing like that. So I was like, oh, thankful for that. And then that same summer, in June, went to my first pride parade with my uncle, and Black Pride and all that stuff, and we had a fucking ball. And I just felt like this huge weight lifted off my shoulder. And I felt free, you know. But later on through the years, like, I've come into my own and realized, you know, who I am, what I am, and I'm cool with it. I don't care what you think. It is what it is. But my father, on the other hand, we don't have the best relationship, meaning that if we were to be in a room with each other, there would be nothing to say. Like, I don't hate him. I don't not like him. But when my parents got divorced, we didn't really have a keep in touch type of relationship. It is what it is. If I saw him, I saw him. If I didn't really care. But, you know, I actually got a job. I worked at the main library down out here in Chicago, and we worked on the same floor, but in different departments. So we damn near saw each other every day. And you would think seeing each other every day almost would open up the lines of communication more, but it really didn't. Because even if he'll say something, he'll say the same thing, making a joke to have to start a conversation. And it'd be the same old, give me some money, da 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 da, just playing and all this stuff. And, you know, they get tired after a while. And at certain points you just avoid that. I don't have time for that. So therefore, we don't have that talking on the phone, let me text you and tell you, Daddy, I'm gay type of relationship. you know? So, if, like I said, if you was to see me, you could tell. Anybody could tell. I didn't even have to tell my coworkers, and they automatically knew. And they was cool with it, from my appearance, from the way that I act, just me, they already know I'm not the most feminine person in the world and all that stuff. And this nigga, he couldn't figure that out. I was so confused. I was like, what the fuck? Because Friday my sister went up there to the library and came back and said, let me tell you what happened. Saw Daddy. He was like, before you leave, let me come talk to you. She was like, okay, what's up? Now, me and my sister got the same type of relationship with our dad. That's it. He was like, so I was on Twitter trying to look and see what it is. And I'm rolling around Twitter. So I was like, let me put y'all name in and see what y'all on here. And I come across y'all and I see Ashley page. And I'm like, wow, is she really a lesbian? And the way he was like whispering, like, is she a lesbian? And I was like, I'm sitting here like, are you serious? Did he really ask that shit? And if you've been on my Twitter page or my Facebook page, you already know what you interested in women. On the Twitter bio, it says what it is, and you can tell by the picture, whatever. And my sister was like, Daddy, you ain't know that shit. She worked up here for 6 years and walked around you all this time, and you couldn't tell by the way that she dressed, by the way that she acted, her mannerisms, that she was gay. And he was like, well, it's some girls that, they do that these days. They just like tomboys just that's acceptable. And she was like, no, she is gay. Gay, gay, gay. And it was like, do your mama know? She was like, yeah. She said he looked at hurt as hell. And I was like, what the fuck for? He wasn't hurt that I was gay because he said, she's 25 years old. I can't do nothing about that. But it's not like I'm going to disown her or anything. She could have told me. It was the fact that I didn't personally come to him and say, look, Daddy, I'm gay, and walk away. We don't have that type of relationship that I would even get on the phone and talk to you about anything, let alone to tell you that. But, I would have thought that he would have been caught on. I'm pretty sure people have said something about it in the library that you probably heard. And you're just now realizing that I'm gay. It just blew my mind. And to this day, he still haven't called to talk to me and ask me about it. I'm not finna call and talk to him. But it is what it is. She told my mama. And my mama was like, of course she's gay. I knew that. I been knew that. Like, even before she told me that she was gay, I knew that she was gay. And so when I heard my mama say that, I was like, oh, that was the first time of her actually saying that she knew and she understood and she accepted it. So that was like a oh moment for me. But it kind of turned awkward the next day because she told me in the car it was just me and her. So your sister told me about the conversation you had with your daddy. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, she told me that too. So, remember when you told me that you was bisexual? Are you a full-blown lesbian now? Or are you still bisexual? Which one is it? My face. Don't hit that man up there, okay? He walking across the street. Don't hit that. I tried to change the subject. I just felt uncomfortable for some reason. And she was like, I was like, Mama, I am what I am. It is what it is. She was like, well, all I know is I'm hetero, so why you can't say what you are? And I was like, okay, Mama, I'm gay. I'm lesbian. She was like, fine. That's all I wanted to hear. I was like, oh my God, parents be killing me. But that was the most awkward 2 days ever. And I just want to share that with y'all. So yes, I am gay. If you got a problem with it, I don't give a fuck. But that's who I am. So, hey, I don't even know how to end this video, so I'm just end it. This what a lack of sleep does to you. I will see y'all tomorrow. Well, later on today with a new video for the Braxton Family Values. Peace.